I just think that it's such a special movie, and that it sort of, they're very unique filmmakers, and I had the privilege to work with them, but I'm a fan, really. If I saw this film and I didn't know them, I would just flip over it. It's so beautiful, and the acting in it is just like, I hope I'm as good in a movie one day as this cast is in this film. It's just like really special.
So you said they're unique filmmakers. You have worked with them before. What do you love about what makes them so special?
I just think, and I don't know if you heard me say this, but I don't want to repeat myself, but I'll tell you, and then that's it, I'll say it twice, that most movies, I feel like you leave the theater and you have to go to the parking lot, and then you have to get in your car and it smells like exhaust, and then there's the guy and you got to pay him and you don't have enough money and you forgot your ticket. All the practical stuff about life, which is really tedious, they make movies about that stuff, And if you've just come from a film that's kind of glorifying, it's like fantasy, which I love those movies, but it's somehow, when you get in your car, you feel a little bit like, oh, I wish my life was like a movie, And in a film like this, I think the films like this invest you into the monotony of life, and you start to see it as something comforting, or it's like poetry, they're artists, Ryan and Anna.
Last question, there's a lot to this film, but part of it is sports. What do you look for in a good sport film?
Well, I think this is the greatest. My favorite sports film is Fat City. And do you know Fat City? That movie's so great, and it's Stacy Keach. And it's like these guys that want to be boxers, but they're just not very good. And they box and they always lose. And that's the movie. And I relate to that, If I took up boxing, I would just lose all the time. So this movie is not like that, but it is in the same kind of vein. He's not the greatest baseball player that ever hit baseball. He's pretty good. He's got a good curveball. But otherwise, he's just a guy, who's good at something and now is trying to make a whole life out of it for himself. Like we do. We find this thing that we're good at and we try and capitalize on it, And he's trying to, but it's, he's learning about what that means in the process.